Hi everybody, there's some good racing on today with what I think of as the first high class meeting of the jumping season at Chepstow, and a very good card at Newmarket with several group races and some good handicaps, and also some reasonable racing at York. So out of all that I've picked out 5 bets for us. If any of you are looking to buy a new Tesla car, you can get £1,000 off by following the link down below in the description. Well worth having. At Chepstow, the going's on the soft side and racing is live on ITV4. The 350 is a Class 2 handicap chase over 3 miles. There's 11 runners and my selection is Good Boy Bobby, who you can see here winning this very race last season.
He's starting to stay on a bit here, but down towards the second last here, it's I Right and Ryan Mania clear by about 8 lengthening lengths now. Cyclop in third, and then Thomas Darby, the weakening Danny Kirwan. One more fence to go for I Right, comes up towards it now, measures it beautifully, and he's up by about 6 or 7 lengths, I Right. The battle on for second place, Cyclop battling away with Good Boy Bobby. They're closing on the idling leader though. I Right is beginning to stall here on the run-in, and Good Boy Bobby is serving it up to him and gets back up to win. Oh, what a dramatic finish.
He's only carrying £1 more this year, and he's also won at Sandown. His last 2 runs are best ignored. One was over an inadequate trip, and he was out of his depth in the other one at the Grand National meeting. He gets the trip today and goes in the ground. Sam Twiston Davis rides for his father with that team in great form. At Newmarket, the going is good to soft and racing is live on ITV4. The 145 is a Group 3 race over 5 furlongs. There's 12 runners and my choice is the Striking Viking, whose form was good when runner-up in 2 Group 2 contests at Goodwood and the Curragh. He then disappointed in the Gimcrack Stakes at York, but ran too freely that day and wasn't persevered with once his chance had gone. He easily gets the trip and won on soft ground at York on his racecourse debut in June. James Doyle rides for Hamad Al Jahini. The 225 is a Group 3 race over 7 furlongs. There's 10 runners, and I'll be backing Miss Fascinator, who's won 2 of her 6 starts, including this one here on the July course.
Nana in the black and red and the pink and green on the near side, Jakarta. Those were the first 3. Miss Fascinator still looking for racing room. Sylvester Sousa had to switch, now has the same. Meanwhile on the near side, Silver Ghost is also picking up. They race downhill into the dip, and it's on the near side that Silver Ghost now has the lead. Over on the far side, Little Light, and between those 2 is Miss Fascinator, who's now picked up really well, racing down towards the final half furlong, and it is Miss Fascinator who is simply pouring it on, racing up towards the line, carrying top weight to victory in the nursery. Miss Fascinator wins.
Since then she was a good second in a Group 3 race at Salisbury on good to soft ground. She gets this trip, and Ross O'Ryan, who won the Arc for us last Sunday, rides for the informed Roger Varian. The 410 is a Class 2 handicap over 1.5 miles. 15 runners and very competitive. Preferences for Mount Atlas, who's won at Redcar in May and Ascot in July, which you can see here.
Back of the field, it's Insanity just from Table Talk. Mount Atlas trying to join in inside the final furlong, and it's Insanity. But here comes Mount Atlas with a strong gathering run, thrusting down the outside, and Mount Atlas wins in the hands of Hayley Turner.
That was good form, and he's had a rest since then. He gets this trip and goes on the ground. Oisin Murphy's a jockey upgrade too, riding for Andrew Balding. And finally at York, the going is soft and racing is once again live on ITV4. The 205 is a Class 2 sales race, very valuable, over 7 furlongs. 15 runners and plenty with a good chance. I like the look of Amilock, who's won both his starts on the sand at Kempton. Looking particularly impressive here on the second of those.
Racing in 6th, Amilock flat to the boards in 7th, Flying Fortress made the turn in 8th, Scheming is in 9th. On the outside of High Yamal, who's passing 1 or 2, dropping out the back of the field now is Le Pellerin as they race now down towards the final 1/4 mile, and it is Green Storm who still has a break over the field. Here's Amilock now charging down the wide outside as they come down towards the final furlong, and now Green Storm is wandering all over the course towards the near side. Amilock takes dead aim. Amilock through on the outside, 3 wins on the night for Ross Ryan. Amilot wins. In second...
That was over a mile, but he's got the speed for the race today. He is unproven on turf. Hector Crouch rides for Rafe Beckett, who's in top form. So we've got 5 bets. Chepstow 350, Good Boy Bobby. Newmarket 147, The Striking Viking. Newmarket 225, Miss Fascinator. Newmarket 410, Mount Atlas. York 205, Amilock. And good luck with all your betting.